Good afternoon, brothers and sisters of HopePointe. I do have a quick update. As we thought, it looks like it is going to be really cold on Saturday, but we're not going to let that thwart the Epiphany Jubilee plans. In fact, this might actually be something that the Lord uses, that one of the biggest and most important things for us at Epiphany Jubilee is to celebrate that we are one body. And so we are now going to move the format of all of us will be in our vehicles for the second half of Epiphany Jubilee. So if you need to still register as if the weather was going to be great, because if the Lord works some sort of miracle, we're prepared to do either one. But go ahead and register how you would if the weather was great. But right now we're going to tell you the plan and what the preparations we are putting in place as if we are all going to be worshiping the second half in our vehicles. So if you are gathering with us in person for the first half of Epiphany Jubilee, you're going to avoid the first entrance that you normally come into and come down the Pinyon Pine entrance, and you go into the Woodlands Bible Church parking lot, and we're going to have stewards there who are going to direct you where to park. And there you're going to park your car. It'll be ready for you for when you leave the in-person worship to go back out to join everyone in their vehicles for the second half of our Agape Epiphany Jubilee. The first half of Epiphany Jubilee, you can find out what the order of worship is. There's a link below, and that also will tell you the order of worship for the second half. But now I want to move to the arrival of those of you who are worshiping with us online for the first half and then joining us by car. Same thing, when you arrive by your car, you're going to avoid the first entrance, go down Pinyon Pine, and there you will be met by a steward who's going to direct you to the parking spot that we have reserved for you. We still have those reserved spots just as you signed up for. And for all of you in the vehicles, you might be wondering, how are we going to hear what's going on? Well, we have an FM transmitter. We're going to send out, the station will announce it the day of. We'll definitely get you connected in the right way, but you need to make sure that you bring a charged phone. There's going to be opportunities for you to use the phone to participate in the worship service in different ways. If you don't have a smartphone, that's okay. We've got some hard copies that we've got printed that they'll hand you when you come into park. As the second half of Epiphany Jubilee, as we move into it, you're going to find a fun celebration and just glorifying God for the vision that He's casting for us at HopePointe. We'll have some worship songs. We'll have a Holy Communion. And again, this might look a little different because we're all in vehicles, but I just love this sense of excitement. This is new, this is different. And so we're going to actually distribute the communion to your individual cars. And if you have your window rolled down, that'll let us know that you'd like to receive communion. And we'll have someone there, a clergy, with bread, with the wine, and a basket that you can then disperse of your empty cup. As well as if we come up to your car and you haven't rolled down your window, if you've left your window up, that lets us know that you'd just like to receive a blessing. And so we'll pray a blessing over you with your windows rolled up. Please charge your phone or bring a charger. Again, you're going to use your phones. And you might be thinking, if you've been worshiping with us online and you've been missing in-person worship for a good number of months now, is it worth coming and driving to be part of this second half? And the answer is yes. As I said, this whole idea of envisioning 2021 is that we are still one body. We want to celebrate as one body, worship as one body, and even if it's just seeing some faces. We have a whole lot of new members that have come to HopePointe last year, and we'd love for you to even see some of their faces in their cars. And at the same time, we want them to see some of our beloved HopePointers that have not been able to join with us in person. And we do celebrate, as we worship together on Epiphany Jubilee, that we are longing for the day, and hopefully this year, hopefully sooner versus later, where we will actually be one body together again. But one emphasis is how important it is that we want all of our flock to feel like they're being fed, nurtured, and cared for. So please register, join us for Epiphany Jubilee as we have this agape celebration of God's love for us at HopePointe and for where He's calling us this year. And so please click the links below to register not only for Epiphany Jubilee, or the now the links above, you got register for worship as well. If you have any questions, please call Elmer or myself or the church office. We'll let you know. As far as safety goes, we're practicing all kinds of guidelines to make sure that we have parking attendants there to help you park safely. And then if you need to leave in case of emergency, they'll be available to help you get out in that case as well. So please call with any detailed questions, and we look forward to seeing you Saturday at 11 o'clock at Epiphany Jubilee. God bless.